We are working at the International Education Center of Hanoi University, and basically this is an English preparatory program. A big part of this program is getting the kids to speak, a lot of them are just shy, but many of them are just not confident about speaking English. So I think part of it is just getting them out of their shells and getting them to talk, and also letting them listen. So they're happy to talk about their families, about their homes. This morning we were playing Pictionary, and I tried to pick some words that then we could have a conversation as a follow-up. So talking about holidays and the beach, and one of the words I used was lunch. So talking about what they eat at home, things like that. That then we can have a little back and forth, ask some questions. They can ask questions. And that was really effective, and they had fun, so they're obviously much more willing to engage if they're having a good time. And since these kids have been prepared in high school, right, with plenty of English lessons, a lot of it is just remembering to speak slowly, and that what you're really trying to get them to do is hear how it's spoken, hear how sentences are constructed by native speakers, and sort of help them along the way as they start to express thoughts, to help them pull it out. So I feel, prepared just being able to talk to kids.
So, do any of you cook? Do you cook? What do you cook? Traditional Vietnamese food? You cook? Rice? Okay. Rice is very easy.
And she can boil eggs.
She can boil eggs.
Yeah.
Good.
Here in Elicos, I'm teaching two classes, A1 and A2. So they are both at pre-intermediate level. The students are almost teenager. They are from 18 to 20. So it is very, very necessary to create some kind of fun and interesting in the lesson, so that they're willing to learn more. They like something new, and especially they're very excited to meet the foreigners who speak real native speaker of the English. And the second thing is that they have a lot of problem when they study, and I see that when they have chance to talk to you, the native speaker, they ask how they can overcome the problem, and they very appreciate and value your answer. And it's a kind of, how to say, the leading, to lead their way, so that they know something for the destination. They know where, how to get to their destination. Because when you listen to the person who have some real experience, I mean that the real one, yes, the native speaker, then it is more persuasive. But my first impression is that the volunteers are very, very enthusiastic. Yes, the first thing I have to say, and they are very friendly to the student. And I like the way they talk to the student, and they ask the student to respond to them. Because that the teenagers, they are very shy when they use English. Even with me, I am the familiar teacher to them, but sometimes it's difficult to get them talk. But I like the way that the volunteers get the student talk and give them very useful information. Yes, very useful one in a very short period of time. We are learning, because we are learner of English. We are only some years older than them, so it's a great chance for us to have a talk, to listen, and to learn a lot from the volunteers. So I think that the volunteers is not only useful for the students, but also for the English teachers here. So thank you very much for coming here, and I hope that you come more often, and more volunteers to come to Vietnam in general, and to this program in particular.